There's the Spirit, man. Acts 2:17, man. In the last days, God will pour out His Spirit on all flesh. Like it says this, man. In the last days, like this is happening.
Dude,
this is happening. Man.
It's very possible, man.
This
very
is the last days.
That's what's happening.
I mean,
and I think, bro, that like even with this like whole alien shit, you know, that's popping up. I think, okay, put yourself in the perspective or in the shoes of somebody who never believed in anything greater than themselves, never believed in anything supernatural, anything beyond the natural world. Right. Okay. That's a lot of people on this planet. Right. Okay. Never believed in a God, nothing like that. Then you start seeing all this stuff all over the internet, on the news, everywhere, saying that there's these things appearing, you know, and that they're either from another planet or they're from another dimension. Yeah. That's going to shock some people, you know, that's going to like jar some people awake, or at least plant like a seed to where they're like, this isn't all there is. There could be other planets. There could be other beings. There could be other dimensions with beings. Even from like a non-Christian perspective, that'll do stuff to people. That'll make them start questioning reality. Now, if Christians had answers to those topics, you know, if we engaged culture in that in a meaningful way, I wonder how many of those people whose eyes are being open would even entertain like Christianity or the belief in the supernatural or the fact that there are aliens and demons and angels and benevolent, malevolent, supernatural, extra-dimensional forces. I wonder how many people would be like, oh, that might make sense.
I think two things are going to happen. I think that when these things start appearing, the ones who lack knowledge, right, who can't make that connection to the Bible, I think are going to worship these things and believe whatever they tell them. And
that's a good point, man. Because
this is going to be an all power. I mean, people are already like worshiping like an AI system, right? They're like, you know, so if something's coming from the sky and dude, if it's a Marvel movie that they see in their real life, they're going to be like, oh shit, this is like, I believe. And it's going to come in that sense, like of a worship sense, right? Like to worship, it's not going to be like forced on people as much as it's going to be like, they're going to want to, they're going to choose. You see, worship is choice. Yeah. We choose to serve Jesus, right? Other people choose, they don't even know, but they're choosing to serve, whether it's themselves or money or, sex or a drug, whatever. We're choosing Jesus, right? So,
and people think worship is like, oh, everyone's going to like bow down and start praying to the aliens. Stuff. That's not necessarily what worship means. Worship can just mean you're attributing
your mind, your time,
God's glory
to something else.
That's
exactly what it is.
So if they start saying, oh, those things created us, those things seeded life on this planet, you are worshiping that thing. Right. You know, hey, here's another fun little coinker-dinker. What did the Egyptians, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Sumerians, all civilizations that said that they were contacted by something from somewhere else, what did they all actually do?
What do you mean?
They worship them.
For sure. Oh yeah, they built statues for them.
They worship them.
They carved.
They actually worship them.
Yeah.
Those things became their religion.
Yeah. The Antichrist is going to be something to worship. You know, whether it's going to be an image or this is why God says, you know, because that's the only way to get rid of it, right? I mean, it's the only way to stop it. You have to put an end to it.